Good evening, good afternoon, and good morning. I'm FrozenMelon, and today we're back with some more Dice Legends. My pride won't allow me to just leave it and not win a run, so that's what we're going to try and do, and this is part of my addiction. So anyway, we're going to do another new run, and we're going to see what we can do, and hopefully maybe get unlock some of the characters. That'd be kind of nice as well. But anyway, our deck is still all around doing the vulnerable and the damage. Basically, your kind of standard warrior class, or Ironhide, or Ironheart. Oh my god, my brain just completely forgot that. But yeah, now we're gonna see what we can do with this. I'm trying to figure out like what is good and what isn't good still, and I kind of gotta just like play enough of it to kind of get a grasp of that. And I think that's the way we gotta go about it. So we're trying to apply the same rules that we've learned from other games and everything else as well, and hopefully we can actually like get the most out of it. So let's get our defense first to make sure that we've got all that set up, and then yeah, start doing damage. Let's check out more defense to make sure. Ooh, sorry about that. As again, I got a bit of a frog in my throat. Anyway, we get to apply vulnerability. Nice, we'll do that. And we'll deal some damage. We'll stack that defense up there and that defense there. Now, I really like this mechanic here, where you get like 2 half spells in comparison to the full ones. I think it's such a unique way to go about it, that kind of like allows you to do some cool other things. So what do we get for our other skills today? Gain 3 stand, get 2 dice, or deal 7 damage 2 times. I am always a tank, man. I need to get more damage stuff, I know that, but I'm always a tank person. I love tank stuff, you know? They know me as the Juggernaut. Apply that vulnerability, get that down there. We're going to start stacking up some armor, and then I guess we'll deal some damage. Get that smite, but I think... Oh, we win. I was going to try to be greedy again, but no need. And apply 3 vulnerable. Interesting. To be all block and turn it into HP. Burn. Okay. You'll 10 damage and draw a new card. I am healed seems interesting, actually. I'm going to take that. It would be kind of nice to have the ability to kind of do that, you know? Healing. Now. I have enough coins to do that if we want to, but I think we need to kind of figure out on like what build we're doing. Need 6 block, draw a new card, gain 4 bloody shield. Interesting. At the beginning of the battle, gain 1 block for every 45 gold. Oh, that'd be so cool. Gain 3 charge, restore 5 HP at the start of the battle. Gain 1 bandages. When you lose HP, gain healing. Huh. Apply 1 weakness to all enemies at the start of a battle. It's interesting. I take the healing here, actually. I think that's going to be pretty useful. Like, really go full on tank stuff, right? Can't buy anything else, so we'll leave. To a battle. And then we'll start like raising our other stats and stuff to gain the shield or something. More strength would be nice to gain the extra charges. Now we have this. Restore HP at the end of a turn. So what are we doing here? Ooh, we can gain some stand. Or gain block. We'll gain block. We'll gain the stand, why not? And then we'll deal damage. Now, if I put this in here, does that remain at 4 when it comes back? That is my question. These are the things I would like to know. Apply vulnerable. Gain some block. Gain some more block. Oh, we always gain one anyway. Nice. So more int is always good as well. No, it does not. Okay, so we found out that's a waste of time then. It's all these nuances, I think, is just something that's worth trying to figure out, right? Get double block there as well. Getting more block is important, but I can afford to take some damage to still deal more damage. Do that, we increase the charge effect to kind of stack up so we deal more. Which I think I got to do more of, which is what I'm not doing, right? And I think that's like the limit. I should be doing that more often to essentially get more value out of it. Starts gaining more attack. Yeah, because we actually have... I do less damage anyway. So now we've got the stand, which decreases damage by 3, which is pretty awesome. Play more vulnerable. No, we can do 4 damage. I could just get rid of all that and heal, but there's no point. We'll gain charge and do it again. We'll take some damage, but I'm getting up there. Health is a resource, and we're slowly healing up as well every turn, so... Cool. But yeah, I gotta figure stuff out. Get 2 dice, seems pretty good. Deal 3 damage, but X damage to yourself. Do that Holy Wrath is always good, I think. Just hitting everything is such a good option. Any cleave effect, I think, is just useful. We're gonna go this way, because I would like to practice. And then we'll get this for 1 extra shield every turn. Yeah. So that goes to 3, so we're hitting that threshold now. Then maybe I want to get this int up as well, maybe, I don't know. I would like to try this elite fight if I can, so let's go to the event. Why is this eye following me around? Is it trying to tail me, or is it doing a terrible job of hiding its presence? Catch it in a magical trap and question it. Damn, it won't talk because it's, well, an eye. Gain 3 extra block. Get curse with 1 frail. Attack the eye in combat. Or try to run as fast. Gain 1 agility. Or lose 10 HP. Well, we have a success on 3 on this, which is kind of better, but we might just attack the eye. See what happens there. Let's attack it. What's it doing? Debuff the player. Okay. That is fine. You may armor up. I like the stand, actually. That's such a cool mechanic. You could, like, make stuff, like, negligible. There we go. Oh, it just becomes a normal battle then. Ooh, gain 2 charge. Negate burn. I think the charge is worth it. We tank up and then armor up and stuff, and then we can do cool things. Encounter, apply poison. I do want that, I do want my poison builds. I can't get away from it, folks. Let's gain the charge here. Defend up. Use the 5 on the Holy Wrath, I think. No, let's gain charge here as well. Then use the Holy Wrath. Yeah, we take more damage, but there's not much we can really do about that, I don't think. You're 10 here. It's a lot of damage I'm taking, but I might as well attack the guy at the back first and then reroll. Nice. try and gain that. I'm gonna take some hits, but what else are you gonna do? Now we can actually like just wait and heal up. Healing. Because of this, it gives me healing. Gain healing, yeah. So I got hit 3 times, so we heal up by 1. Gain stand. Gain block. Deal damage. Holy crap. Hmm. 15. Can't do much else except maybe go for a kill, so we'll do that instead then. I was trying to think, could I like get healing out of this, but it wasn't gonna work, so. And what do I got here? Gain 1 extra block. Every 10 turns, gain small cuts. Decrease damage taken to 1 for a turn. Or the end of a turn, gain charge, lose 10 gold. Start of a turn. I think we'll just take the armor there, actually. I think that's better. Gain minus die. 15 damage. Interesting. Or kick it for a 4 and a 6. Or gain block and burn. Fortress seems interesting, but I guess we'll go with kick it. Get some DPS out of me. And move this way. And then 10 damage, isn't it, we want to do, rather than the 6 here. Deal damage back equal to the next damage received. Oh, it's got 2 of those, okay. Might need to be a bit more defensive then. What's he doing? Buff self, gain charge when reducing your HP. At least the other thing's gone, and maybe we can, like, 1 turn kill them or something. We're gonna apply vulnerable. I actually think that's the bad idea. So I'm going to stack up damage. I'm going to stack up damage here. Because I feel like I could get more out of it if I do that. It's an interesting dilemma. That literally reflects all damage. Like, trying to learn all this stuff is a nightmare. Like, what are you meant to do? Oh, it's such a dangerous enemy for me. Minus die, deplete your block, deal 2 serious damage, apply vulnerable and weakness to all enemies. 10. I'm gonna roll those. Recover HP, heal up. I would like that. I think that's gonna be worth it. This game is a lot harder than I thought it was. What's that? We deal with no blocks to the player next turn. Okay. Not great. But we'll deal. In turn. When you lose HP, gain healing. So bandage isn't as good as I thought it was then. I have to lose the HP. So I'm taking 30 damage. I just die here, right? Roll this. A 6, okay. Roll this one. A 4, okay. I can recover some health, which doesn't help me. No block is gone. What's it doing now? When anger, raise attack equal to the damage received this turn. Okay. In block. Apply vulnerable. Do that 3 damage. Do the 7 with that. He's still got the vulnerable on him. So he might take the kill if we get lots of attacks and stuff, which we don't. Defend, defend, healing, and charge. It's 20 damage. Can I defend on that? Not really. By end turn here, I think I survive still, but I haven't done any damage again. 1. Just don't. Okay, it's defending. I can maybe get it this turn then. I can maybe get it this turn. Apply the vulnerable. Do the damage. Do the damage. 1 HP in a dream. Recover HP. Gain at 4 bloody shield. That's really kind of good and bad at the same time. The healing, though, is kind of irrelevant if I'm not dealing damage back, though. I've already got 1. I don't need another one. Let's roll. See anything else. When the gate could be interesting. Deal 7 damage to add this copy. This pile. Damage to myself. No. I'll roll once more. I don't want to see all the cards as well. That's the other thing. Like, do we have anything interesting? Gain 10 at single counter. Holy swords. That could be interesting. Or shield bash. Let's take that. I think that might be useful. That will rest. Let's do this boss fight. See what we can do with our potions and stuff. I should heal for 5. Use it. Heal for 10. Use it. Gain counter for this turn. And apply poison to you. Because that's a good idea. Okay, that's all my potions and stuff done. What else can we do? They seem to be taking lots of damage this turn that I can't do anything about. I mean, technically that's still damage, so we'll do it. And then hit them all. The counters are nice as well that's being applied, although this guy's going to do his thing, which will debuff the fire dice by 3, which I think that's insane, that ability. Like, it's way overpowered, but I don't really know how to not moan about it, right? That's the best I've got there. Yeah, they take damage back, so they're slowly getting it. Yeah, and I got the fire dice on me, which is annoying, but we'll have to deal with it. We'll heal up. So far, each time you get debuffed. Oh, so he's healing for 4 every time I use one of these die. Right? Or is he just getting damage? I'm not sure. Roll that. A 3. Okay. Okay, he's going to summon 1 enemy. So we can do that and that same block. Then do this to do damage to everything. And then do that to deal more damage. Once we gain charge here. I think I just... No, we still do the damage. Because charge is good for when I need to be able to like get more out of it. And I think we just keep killing one off to try and make... Oh, we spawns both. He restores both. How delightful. That goes in there. Yeah, I don't really know how we're meant to deal with all this. Okay. That goes in there. That gives me defense, which I gotta take anyway. I'm gonna apply the vulnerable. And just deal more damage. And hopefully we'll get like a good turn. Let's reroll. Reroll. 5, nice. I'm accepting the damage here on the idea that I might be able to get the kill next turn. Oh no, I can't because he's got 60 armor. Okay, so you gotta try and really force that early on. Man, that is kind of frustrating. Continue blocking. Cool, new thing we've unlocked. My pride won't allow this to happen. I need to do another another go, so maybe you should just be more aggressive. Maybe I should have like lots of scaling stuff and just like the attacks I need and just try and like hit people as quickly as possible. Maybe that's the thing I'm doing wrong, right? Just be as aggressive as I can be. And then like if like stuff like this is happening, just like gain the best thing I can. You see that I feel like I have to get like lots of defense stuff. I do feel like the debuffs are really, really like strong against you in the sense of like, oh, you got to now try and deal with this, and there's kind of like no way to get around it. But I guess that's the advantage of being able to like keep your defense in. I don't know. Do not know. Next enemy attack won't deal damage. Do 3x damage. Damage to myself. Let's take Noble Sacrifice. Let's try and go like a pure attack build or something. And... let's go this way. We're still learning everything is the main thing. We are still learning everything, and I think that's the main thing we'll do. So, you take that on you. I take 4 damage, but that's fine. And here we just gain that instead of dealing damage, because that will give bonuses to everything. So like 1 should go in here, unless they do other bonuses as well. So like this is kind of the awkward bit. Reroll, reroll. Ooh. Apply vulnerability. So that damage there. Do that. Is that a kill? Yes, it is. Nice. Gain extra block. Vulnerability and gain extra die. Gain minus die for a head first. I do like the Holy Defense. I think it's a really good spell compared to like standard blocks and stuff, so we'll take it. We'll practice, and I guess we'll gain the agility again, just so we have that effect come in. We're gaining shield every turn. I think it's still pretty good. Let's carry on. I do love this pixel art style. I think that's just brilliant. And also, like, level of detail you get crammed into that is awesome. I think sometimes there's a thing that, like, a lot of people end up really appreciating. It's just, like, how much of that is there. I'll take a bit of damage, it's fine. Apparently we've got to lose 2 HP at the start of the turn, poison. Okay. So that thing does poison to me, apparently. My victory. Don't really have anything on here, so I guess we'll just take Noble Sacrifice again. Now, the thing is, I want to go to one of these bosses again, but I do want to go to the shop and see what I can get. So, what are we doing? That can go in there. We'll reroll that. We can apply the vulnerable to this guy. It's a lot of damage coming my way. A lot of damage indeed. Oh, we'll accept some of it. Yeah, I think a lot of this is just like at the start. You just got to play and just see what you can get. You know, what you can do. So I don't think it's as simple as you being like, oh, I need this, oh, I need that. It's just like, this is what I can do, so I'm going to do it. Get this guy gone if we can. I don't need to worry about that, so we can defend up. Carry some more defense over the next turn. More block, apply the vulnerable. Gain some power. Could have saved the 6, but like, yeah. We are going to try and min-max everything. Block and block. It's interesting. I think you got a lot of stuff to try and like figure out and what you want to plan around. I think you have a lot of options to deal with like many different things. I think sometimes the only thing you can't do is plan what you want to do next turn without looking at your deck and stuff. Applying weakness could be interesting. I do want the charge though, actually. That's about the only thing that's going to be helpful in long term. Welcome to the Humble General Store. I'm Coin, and I'll be serving you with the best of my ability. I hope to fill in my coin pouch. Do not call me for nothing. You could bet the fox in front of you would have socked his own mother if he could. I bet you are. We have mighty potions, something to protect the head of yours, and maybe a mace or a sword to slice and dice for middle enemies, or items that will attract some wanted attention with bling bling. Upgrade a card. Okay, so this is a guy that I can upgrade cards with. Cool. Gain bandages, gain 15 block at the start of a battle. At the beginning of the battle, gain 2 bloody shield. Use gold to gain that. Do 20 damage, gain a stand, 5 poison, 10 block. All interesting. Single count dice resist. Let's upgrade a card. What can we upgrade? What does the upgrade into is the question. What's Noble Sacrifice? 5 times. Interesting. Okay. Gives forward vulnerability. Extra charge. Normal smite gets +3 damage. And battle runes gets an extra charge. Well, that dealing more damage... Oh, it becomes big, though, is the thing, isn't it? No. Oh, I can choose between the upgrade. I can make it small, or I can do that. I see now, I see. So it has a night and day thing. So this allows you to put anything in it, and it'll do end damage and apply 3 vulnerable. Okay, that's cool. I wasn't reading. I should read more often. So an extra charge, or I can put anything into it. That is interesting. Lion Punch, same thing. 5 damage or anything, and it does any damage. Rather than just that. From here I can gain... Get this small. Or gain 3 charge. That is interesting. I like this. This is a really cool way to do it. So, like... So, this is something that I like about this in particular that this game does, is the small cards act as, like, the fact that you can draw an extra card if you fits into your hand kind of thing. So, like, if you can fit a full of the card at the end of your turn into your hand, you draw another one. So what these do is they come 1 card slot if they're half cards. So you get to draw them more often, basically. Yeah, let's upgrade to that. Battle runes. How much gold we got left? Anything else that's worthwhile in here? I think the block at the start of a turn is useful. I'm going to get that. And I guess we'll get poison. Potion, might as well. Use it against the boss or something with the rest of the other poisons we got. So yeah, 15 blocks straight away. We'll apply the poison to you. Gain more block. Apply the vulnerable. 6 can go in there, heal damage. Gain more defense and more defense. Get this guy gone, this guy will get chipped down with the poison. I wonder how poison's going to work with this. That is an interesting question. That is an interesting question indeed. Let's roll. 6. Technically that should be a kill, right? Yeah. Don't have enough block, but still pretty good to do that. Get the other guy gone, then we don't have to worry about him anymore. And you're going to gain some charge. Apply the vulnerable. Gain block, roll. And deal 3 damage, I guess. It'd be interesting, like, if you could ramp these stats up to, like, ridiculous proportions and just be like, okay, there we go. Like, no, I don't take damage. It is a build I would love to be able to do at some point. At the beginning of your battle, gain 1 block for every 50 gold. Interesting. If it sends at the beginning of that. I think we go this, Guardian Shield, right? Or do we reroll these to see if we get something better? Having gold seems useful, but I'm kind of wanting something better than those, maybe. Bloody Shield, restore 1 HP every turn. I'll take that. Gain so if any enemy intends to attack, gain 4 charge. Power rune. That's actually pretty useful. A lot of enemies do want to attack. And then we have Holy Defense again. Let's take that. I think getting the charge is really good. It gives me, like, ways to do damage repeatedly. Like, this guy's wanting to attack, so I just do this to gain 4 charge. Then that's 23 damage. 11. 9. Go aggro. To get poison on ourselves is kind of annoying, but... Now, if I can technically defend myself, I could heal up to full now. Right? Well, eventually I will. I gotta get rid of the poison first, so... Is that worth doing, is my question. Like, these are the things I end up thinking about when I make these sort of decisions. I'm like, what's the best way to deal with this kind of thing, right? By the vulnerable to you. Because I do heal, like, once every turn, so eventually we should be able to get as much as we need. 9 damage. 4, 4, 6. Take your 9. Slowly heal up. Yeah, just end it. If I had a healing spell, it'd be worth it, and we do that, but no. I will not force it. Times 2 damage, Holy Ray. I guess that's pretty good for dealing damage. It's better than the other stuff I've got currently, so there is a warrant to do that there. Okay. Interesting. Resist 3 attack. It has gained 6 block at the end of a turn. Okay. So we want to gain as much charge as we can, and probably as much defense as I can as well. And just try and, like, get this guy gone as quickly as possible. He's going to try and resist attacks, so... There we go, that'll do. That's gone. It's 22 damage. Oh, fully blocked. Apply the vulnerable. Deal that damage there. Deal that damage there. I do like how charge adds the extra 3, right? It's actually really useful in, like, the, okay, what's the best course of action for you to do? Gain that block, and then deal damage. Good thing block kind of takes the hit on that as well. Vulnerable. Lose control, apply weakness to all enemies. I mean, that's pretty good to lower their attack, I'll take it. Could have some uses on that. I don't need to heal, so we'll practice, and... +1 agility. Why is that shiny? Is it because I've already done it? Oh, is it because I've already, No, I've already selected. Was selected, okay. I went with this because I can hopefully get more charge early, and we have game 1 stand and 5 health to use. Can I use this? No, I can't use it. I have to use it in battle. Interesting. Okay, we'll use that. We'll use that as well. I think potions going to be a big thing. We don't have AoE on this, so we're going to have a problem. But enemies are attacking, so let's gain my charge. Let's set up some extra defense. Deal damage to you first, then attack. And get you pretty much gone. I'm going to try and gain as much charge as I can to hopefully start dealing with a lot of this stuff anyway. That's only 20. Okay, so the charge gets applied, then it's times by 3, then the charge gets applied after. Okay. That makes sense. So that's 15 then on this. It's nice to know these little things, right? It's the nuances of what you're trying to plan out. It's wrong. A 1, nice. We're getting charged there then. Now we do the noble sacrifice, I think. No. Yeah, I think we just deal damage. The dice burning. Not a fan. 4 goes in there, double that up. Apply weakness to all. Apply vulnerable and you get you gone. And... do we just deal damage or do we leave it here? I take, how much is it on these for the dice value? 3 damage when you do that. It's kind of worth it just to gain this, but then I'm like, I want to deal damage anyway to get rid of his block, so... I went to 7 charge though. We should be able to get more. It's going to summon all those back. Okay. Gain block. Gain block. Do that, and do that. Gain more charge. I want to make sure I can one-shot these guys when they come back in, I guess, is the main thing, and hopefully we can defend against the other guy with whatever. Because that'll be the plan, right? Almost can kill that guy off. Should still do it though. I think anyway. Okay, so now we can stack up block again and try and go for that guy. Roll the 1. Roll that one. A 4. I will try and get some armor out of it. Gives me lots of 1s. He is gaining lots and lots of block. Apply the vulnerable then. I can't get any block anyway, so there's no point forcing that. But I guess I'll hold on to this die for next turn. I'll roll it though to see what else we get. A 5, that could be useful. That's a 14 on that. Okay, he's resummoning. Getting the charge on there. Roll. Roll again. 2. Put that and that. Deal that damage there. Put that in there. I think I'm now getting the hang of this. I think. He says. That's still not a one-shot on that guy, but we can do other stuff. So let's gain defense first. Hit that guy once. Do that guy again. We defend up. Do we defend up again? It is technically enough to stop everything. Yeah. He's up to 45. See, the increase in their attack is the awkward bit, I think. Because how are you meant to play around that? Some of the guys again, is it, and go through the same routine? Okay. It's annoying this is landing on the worst possible times, but it's what it is. I would like to do damage to it that way, but I guess I can't. I guess we'll do that noble sacrifice. No. Just hold on to that for next turn. In defense there. Put that in there. Roll the 5. A 1, not great. This is really difficult. I like the fact it's difficult. No denying that. No denying that. I like the fact that it's difficult. It is just, like, more difficult than you really want it to be. Right? Because the amount of effort you have to go through just to be able to do everything, plus the statuses and the damage scaling is really awkward. Oh, they're back to 30 now. Okay. I might be able to deal with that, he says. You intend to attack me, so I'll gain the charge here. Now apply weakness. That being the case, I should be able to get like a good amount of defense. At least I thought I could. Guess not though. But I guess it doesn't matter. Finally! Victory! Oh. That was an epic fight. You made it to the end, huh? She's just skipping and jumping around happily. You've never seen this side of her. When she sees your expression, she composes herself again, trying to get some of her dignity back. Well, that's already gone. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. It's important what I ask. That sounds menacing. Is everything alright? Are you injured? Let's look serious while looking at your wounds. Let's rest while we can. We'll talk later, okay? Pick up your gear. At the beginning of the battle, gain 3 no block. Attack ultimately. Every 5 turn, remove all debuffs. Gain 1 attack resist at the start of battle. Gain 3 no block. Cannot gain any block. YOLO. So I can't gain any block, but I ignore the enemy's block. That seems terrible. Let's re-roll these. See what else we got. Let's be greedy. Every 3rd turn, gain 2 charge. When you die, or gain 4 shield. You block it in return. Interesting. That's kind of really good for my build, to be honest, to what we're trying to do. This is also nice for scaling, but we do it in our build anyway, so the 4 shield I think is better. And gain 15 block and 10 counter. Gain double attack. Next double attack deals twice damage. And Wings of Faith deal 30 damage. Man, I love this art style on these cards. They look amazing. I think Giant's Hammer is something that I would love to have, but I'm going to re-roll these to see what else is there. Like, I want to learn everything, see what's good, see what's bad type thing. Double your block burn, gain adrenaline and burn. Adrenaline is gain charge at the start of the turn. Adrenaline is kind of perfect. I'll take that. Out to the scaling internally and into the second area. Ooh. Let's go. We have a Mushroom Man. Gain 8 charge when attacked. Okay. So what you're saying is don't bother attacking him. That is fine. I can deal with that. I will just wait until I can one-shot the guy. That is what I'll do. Oh no, you're about to attack me. That sounds like a terrible idea. Oh. You go with that. Okay, so you really do need to have a good balance. I've noticed that. Like it's almost like a fine line that you got to try and put yourself under. Not a kill just yet. Is it when attacked? So if you had other ways to deal with this, you could deal with it a different way. All I'm doing at the moment is just scaling my damage in a way that I could probably end up nearly one-shotting them. She probably can go for now, actually. There we go. Taking over. Damage burn. The Holy Ray. I do like the Holy Ray, actually. We'll keep that. I think it's just better and more damage. I'm going to ignore the elite and go for this shop. So hopefully we can get rid of stuff or gain some potions. Because I feel like we need them. Oh, 12. Put that in there for that. And is that counter? That is actually counter. This thing has counter. Gotta love it. And he's gonna get more counter and gives it charge. Oh, come on, game. Damn you, Cube. You are attacking, we'll take that. No, we took the 5 in there instead. And then we'll shield up. We'll take some hits, but hopefully we should get the kill, like, soonish. 8 damage on that, man. You are attacking, so put that in there. And apply weakness. Okay. Put that in there for the amount we need. Deal damage there first. Gotta roll this, get a lower dice value. Should apply the vulnerable first, but we'll deal with that problem anyway. Take the 8. Man, some of these are really hard to deal with. Get 2 dice, lose 5 HP, gain 2 charge again, or attack resist. Is worth it, worth it. Yes, just take it. I got ways to gain healing, and extra dice can be pretty useful. Duplicate a card. Increase potion cap. Recover, negate. I think I'd take a recover, that'd be pretty interesting. Also have games Bloody Shield, attack resist, poison to all. Gain 1 extra dice. Next. Draw 1 more dice for the rest of the battle. I think that's a really good potion to have, actually. I should take that. 6 counter, 2 stand, 1 negate. I'm going to take the healer. And let's duplicate a card. What card do you want to duplicate, though? What card do I want to duplicate? I guess this? Maybe? That way I can get more out of it, or do we duplicate this or something? Like, more charge is more charge, but we have adrenaline now for it, so I think, like, Holy Defense or something would be better, but I think I'll leave that, actually. Go for all the potions. All of the potions. I am someone that is never too short poison when attacked. Okay. I'll gain that first. Put that down. Then he gets weakness. And deal 15 damage. You're applying weakness to me. You have apply 6 poison on death. Okay. Great. Indeed. That guy can go. Gain charge. Now I need to worry about your poison. I do not need to worry about your poison. Man, you get quite a lot of gold, so maybe gold things are good. Gain 3 block, gain 1 counter. I kind of do want this, actually. Again, like, it's another way to get, like, other block stuff, and maybe that's the way I should go around things. I'm going to practice, and we're going to gain strength there. That way we may start with 2 charge, and then fight this elite. Apply you to wall. Gain that. Gain that. 6 is too much. Let's stuff it. Gain 2 die back. That's more there. And then just start shipping away from the front. See, I am really enjoying my time with this game. It's nice to try and figure everything out and trying to, like, break down what you need to do and that sort of stuff, right? Come on, guys, go on. What are you doing? Mark. So, with your player, Mark increases damage taken. By what, though? Mark doesn't say. Let's gain defense there. So, my only thing about this is, like, so with, like, charge, you increase the damage you deal, which is great, but agility only gives you block at the start of a turn, which isn't as effective as, like, strength scaling. Which is kind of a bit weird, right? So it's trying to force you in a particular area of going, like, a particular way, right? Let's apply the vulnerable to you. No point killing this one off because he's going to summon more anyway, so I think they only have 3 slots available today. Yeah, so there's no point doing that, which except that you would have to deal with the problem. Let's reroll that. F4 is brilliant. Reroll that. And a 1. 1 is not good. We'll put that in there then. 4 goes in there. 5 goes in there. They both are the same, so whatever. Okay. The 2 to deal damage. Have healing, so we technically can do stuff with that as well. So let's heal up. I need to do my 3 damage. Come on. Yeah. And I got these guys to deal with. Okay, I forgot about those. I did forget about those. My bad. There we go. I'm sorry for disappearing like that. You see genuine remorse on her face. What did you want to talk about? There, you seem to want to grab it. Why don't you? Why didn't you? You noticed her. Look, Greenhorn, this is potent magic. The one thing that can change our destiny. I'm drawn to it, but we know we can't use it. It feels like it belongs to me, but I'm unable to take it back. But you're doing great, so let's focus on my assigned role, being the teacher. Ah, so there's something weird about the die. These die here, I see. Gain 3 counter. Every 8 turns gain small cuts, or enemies with vulnerable take even more damage. Give me more counter, please. Ooh, 3 damage on burn. Gain 20 block on burn. That's kind of interesting. I'm gonna roll these and get anything better. Or more interesting. I want to see everything, that's the thing, right? Fine, taking over it is. And let's go to the event. I always like going to events. Why does this eye keep following me around? It's trying to tail me, doing a terrible job of hiding its presence. Let's roll. Gamble. Oh. I got cursed. I now have 1 frail, which reduced block gain by... Oh, that's insane. Anyway, what are we doing? Apply the vulnerability. Okay, so I need to just hit this guy to kill him off. Interesting. So it's not about that, it's about the amount of attacks I hit them with. I not get enough attacks, so that's kind of it's just kind of concerning. Although takes 1, that should be killed this turn. Not bad. You 2 block, armor up. I like the armor up actually, because like I think that gives you the ability to kind of like just take more damage long term. 1 to everything. And that goes in there. They all got poison shields. I can see that this does have a, take the counter thing. A very big kind of issue on, like, enemies just being stronger over time than you. I don't think there's anything you can really do about it either. You're just gonna have to accept it. Let's hold on to the die, actually. It could have gone charged and then killed them that turn, but I was a little bit off on that. Okay. Cover 4 HP there, that sounds a great idea. Do that and that. Put the 1 there for the rerolls. See what we get. A 3. Try to gain as much block as possible. Poison. Doing take lots of poison damage. Put that in there. Gain block. Thing is, like, I can't get rid of the poison. Like, we're all going to be taking that poison damage anyway. So it's almost like you want to counteract that by gaining the armor now and allowing my shield to take all the damage. Okay, so the stand doesn't stop on the poison. That's also nice to know. 15 poison, that's terrible. Hope to kill this guy soon. Okay. Roll. Okay. I'll try and kill those off at the same time then, I guess, is the main thing. That dragon's gonna be pretty useful. Attack resist, gain the gates, burn. We'll leave those. To this, I guess we shall... It's dreadful here, this cave. Everything is wet. You can always look where you put your feet. I'm too old for this. Oh, you have to look where you put... Sorry, I wasn't considerate. Perhaps you like it when there is no sun and there's dampness everywhere. Not really. It's all that we keep running into us. Well, you got me. It seems that we're heading in the same direction. Since you clean up the road from danger, it's safer to follow you. Okay, we'll heal up. And let's see if we can beat this boss then. Ooh, Hydra. And they're both doing 25 damage straight away. Add vulnerability. I am not a fan. Put that in there then to heal up a little bit. That seems great to do that. And a 6, take 12. Oh, I've got to drink more potions, so that's the other thing I forgot to do. What am I doing? Use. Have all the potions done. Now I'm just going to pick on the front guy. That's my plan. Now, it's part of my strategy today. Is just attack the front guy as much as possible. He's got vulnerability on him. We'll do as much as we can do. That is fine there. 18 damage to the front guy. Gain as much block as possible. Put that in there. Hold that die back. I think that kills me. No. Okay. Oh yeah, because you got the stand as well. That guy's gone. Should gain that first. 4 goes in there. Roll. Another 4. The lightfall. And gain the 3 there. All 27. Fully blocked. Interesting though. Ooh. Spawn enemy. Okay, so you have to kill them both off simultaneously then. I'm assuming that means. Don't know why I put the 5 in there. The 5's more useful elsewhere. That's interesting to figure that out. Yeah. Okay. It's kind of worth setting this up now, get it out the pool, and then start chipping away at both. So one of the reasons why I've lost this fight, if I do lose it, is because I didn't know that first mechanic. And if I had known it, it probably would have been like a lot easier for me to deal with this. Yeah. So I wouldn't have played in the way that I did. I would have played it slightly differently. Shame. Block 50 attacks, no quarter. Gain 1 retaliation at the start of the battle. What is retaliation? Deal damage back to equal to damage you receive. Oh, cool. Yeah, not bad. Finally, we got through the first one, which means we unlocked Zin. So I guess I'll be doing this one next time round. Although, let's have a look. Gain a 2 cursed die with... That's the ability. A die with a value of 1 cannot be used with yellow cards. What's the deck on this? Deal damage. Deal 2 damage. To all enemies. Coin, that's kind of cool. Reroll die. That's the yellow one that you always have around. Increase max HP by 3. Growing like a tree. Apply marked. Apply poison. Gain up block. Interesting. So you gain lots of health is what you basically want to do with this character, and then kind of like have lots of poison. 5 and 8. Oh yeah, because yeah, you have the D8 as your die, not anything else. Interesting. Guess we'll do that one in the next one. Again, if you do enjoy these videos, I think this game is coming out again on the 10th of October. So yeah, I'll leave a link into it in the description on the Steam store. Again, if you enjoy these videos, do leave a like, subscribe to see more, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care.